Come on.
My name is Mel Chaos Lewis. I am a producer, DJ. I'm originally from West Philly.
My name is Cam Half. I'm a songwriter and a record producer.
I grew up with DJ Jazzy Jeff, Fresh Prince, DJ Cash Money, which inspired me to be a DJ for many years. I was a battle DJ. I did many high schools and shows in Philadelphia in the late 90s, say like 95, 96. Where I later learned how to be a producer, which was probably late 90s, 2000. I met the manager, Rich Nichols from The Roots. And that's where I started producing music.
I started out in a band when I was in high school, and that eventually graduated into hooking up with Scott Storch. He and I had two different record deals, one with Columbia Records in 1993, and then another record deal with A&M Records in 1996. And the records never came out, but through that experience, we learned behind the scenes of the business and kind of decided to retool it as wanting to be producers and songwriters. At the same time, we were working in this building here at Sigma Sound in the mid-90s, and that's when we met Chaos. And, of course, Scott did a lot of things with The Roots as well. And although I didn't contribute, I was a fly on the wall for all of that. So, the history goes way, way back. And so fast forward, I co-wrote You Should Let Me Love You for Mario with Scott and Neo. And I was able to get a publishing deal and kind of get back to my first love, which is just writing songs, really. Both of us definitely are families. I know Mel could elaborate, I could elaborate on that for sure.
My father was a trumpet player.
Okay.
So, my mom and dad was huge record collectors, and which inspired me musically. Memorable and stuff that I really cherish and say like this was the greatest time and classic records that were made was definitely during the Roots time. When we all met. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a
Right in
heavy
this building,
period, yeah. Yeah.
And that was the whole time where the whole neo soul was created.
It was, yeah.
And we were the birth, like we gave birth to that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
And I would
seriously.
agree, that was the best times, times. If I had to look at the most memorable moments, they were. It was like, yeah, that mid-90s, that mid-90s Philly music, man. And yeah, we were all here for that, and yeah, that was the best.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Cam and I were talking earlier, and it's just like you block those things out and you just stay positive. I mean, those things happen every day. Like, my mother passed a month ago, and typically, someone's like really close to their parent, they go into like, hiding and don't want to work and they're just uninspired. So, like, it inspired me, and that could have been a crippling moment for me, but it didn't. It just made me want to work, made me want to work harder,
Yeah, like we're lucky we have each other, man. So it's like it's always you want to go back and do that and feel that buzz. It's always there with the music, and it can help you get through some of the craziest shit. our whole thing, like our circle, and that circle that Mel was talking about, that everything jumped out of in the mid '90s, man. That whole thing that, and it's weird. Rich Nichols was like a big pinnacle of like that whole movement and the roots and everything that happened out of and beside of that circle, man. It was a collective mentality. So it's like we're all family, man, and like we all play ball together, and we all think that we're nice, and we recognize each other's niceness. So it's great to be from a place like this and from people like this, so you can always go back to that. Yeah, I've been other places and it ain't like that. If you think you're dope, you gotta keep going. And, you know, we always did. Again, we always had each other and a big community of folks to be like, you know, keep re-inspiring you. But that's the main thing, man. Don't never give up. But there's a lot to learn. So also you gotta learn to listen more and speak less. I've been doing this a long time, and every day in the shower, I swear to y'all, I go, yo, listen more, speak less. You know?
Yeah, I mean, that's the main thing, is just focus. Focus and try to learn as much as you can. I mean, especially in the beginning, you have to just do, but a lot of young people, from what I experienced, they think they know everything just because they watch videos and they watch YouTube and they think, oh, okay, I got the plan. They may have a plan, you know, which is good, but it just doesn't work like that.
Yeah, we didn't have none of that. So we came to the studio and got yelled at. You know, we talk about that all the time. Back in the day, we couldn't come and act like a know-it-all. We would come and you try to not have anybody notice that you were paying too much attention, because not you got yelled at or something. So these guys have a tremendous advantage, but in that the knowledge is quickly attainable, but nothing beats being there with like real cats. So.
Just like my name, Chaos.
I mean, it's not my
Control
name, but
chaos.
yes, control chaos is really what it is. We just like anybody else, man. We got real life stuff that we deal with, but we're always like, you know, I can speak for both of us, man. We count our blessings and we give thanks often. So, you know, we got stuff to do like anybody else, man. Go pay bills, take the garbage out, all that type of stuff. But we do get to do something really fun for a living, you know? So like that's a crazy, crazy blessing. And then we get to see the effect of what we do on people, you know, when you get to turn on a radio and your joint's on, you look over to the car next to you and, you know, the whole car is moving. You're like, wow, man, you know, we did something. So that's the best part about it. But yeah, it's just like anybody else's life, same shit, so to speak. But yeah, we got that beautiful thing that we love to do, and it's always waiting for us. So, you know, that's the upbeat right there.
Is there anything else you want to say about yourselves?
Just that we fucking rock, man. Music is a wild world. It's just like everything else, you know. You don't have to have some crazy diploma on the wall to be a genius at music. you.